Hello everybody, it's Claire.
And Dave.
And we're here with you on
Tasty Tuesday.
And we have some treats for you. So this is a long time recipe. I used to make it when we would have lots of company for Super Bowls. And it's called Super Bowl potato soup.
That's pretty simple for the Super Bowl.
It's so good.
And I'm going to be making a Super Bowl tailgating cocktail called Jerry's Tailgate Punch.
Easily done.
Easily done.
So today is my dad's birthday, and I just have to put out a big shout. It's his 100th birthday, but he is in heaven. But just a quick memory of my dad. He used to sometimes whisper to me, you know, this is better than your mom's, but don't tell her. So I kind of think this one is. We grew up in Seattle, and we ate a lot of clam chowder. And so this recipe can easily be adapted to be clam chowder, but we're making potato soup. So we're gonna get started with some celery. So I have my celery right over here, and I have it in our mandolin, and I put it on a small julienne, because I want things to cook really quickly, and I don't like big chunks of celery. So we're just gonna whip this through, and we're adding it to 4 cups of water. And we've been getting the water boiling, so this can move along quickly. So this was about 2 stalks, and we're gonna add that right into the boiling water. It is boiling. So while that's happening, I did go ahead and I cooked the potatoes ahead of time in my quick cooker, in my pressure cooker, for about 5 minutes. And you can do that if you're in a rush, but if you are going to take your time, you can go ahead and put it right into the water with the celery and let that boil right there. So I'm going to take these cooked potatoes, and if we can just move over here a little, Dave. And I'm just going to put it in the quick slice. And if you give it 1 slice down, and then I'm just going to go down 2 times. And these are about the perfect size, and then 1 time across. The perfect size for your potato chunks in there. You don't want them too thin, but you don't want them too thick either. So these are all in here, ready to go. And if you don't mind just kind of cutting those in half, that would be terrific. Okay, behind me, I do have another pot going, and we have some bacon going, and I just want to show you. I don't know if you cook up your bacon this way or not for soup, but it's so easy. And that is to take some shears, and then I just take my bacon and I just cut across and cut across, and I keep cutting till I have it all cut up, ready to go for my whatever I'm going to put it into. So I just started cooking this just to get things rolling. And in there we're also going to put butter, because butter makes everything better. And we're also going to take an onion, and I'm just going to cut this into some small pieces, and we are going to put that into the manual food processor and chop this up. And then we're going to get that right onto the stove. So I'm going to chop these up. Easy peasy. So this is about, I'm doing a half recipe tonight again, but I'll take a picture of the recipe. And this is a recipe I hand down to all of our kids. I don't know if they've made it or not. So we just put those in. Do you mind scraping that out? And I'm also going to put in a little bit of garlic. I know there's nothing really healthy about this, but it's so good.
Water.
It is, yeah, water is good. All right, so we've got all of that, and we're going to put that onto the stove. So the rest of the items are, we're going to put in at the end. You don't mind throwing that on that burner. And you want to cook that on like a medium high, and just, your bacon doesn't have to get crisp, but it does have to cook through pretty much. So I am gonna put these things aside. Some of the things we're gonna use when we come back is some half and half, salt and pepper, that broth base, the chicken flavored, and then a secret ingredient that really helps to thicken your soup. So Dave, I'm gonna hand it over to you and I'll take over on this side, okay?
Grab my glasses.
All right. So what are you guys making for Super Bowl? I hope something fun.
Okay, tonight's drink is pretty simple. It's called Jerry's Tailgate Punch. It uses Sailor Jerry's spiked rum, and there's equal parts in each of these. There's 2 parts of rum to 2 parts of lemonade to 2 parts of 2 parts of watermelon juice, and then you top that off with a little bit of beer. Now, the struggle that I had was finding watermelon juice, and I'll show you what I found as soon as I get the spiced rum in here. So I'm going to put 2 shots in there. Oh, jeepers.
He said yours or mine.
Huh?
He said yours or mine.
What do you mean?
I heard you go.
No, I just dumped it all over my hand. What I found is a juice that has watermelon and lemonade already in it. It also has a little bit of strawberry in it. So I'm going to use that tonight. So I'm going to take my shot glass. I'm going to put 2 parts of that in here. And add another little part there, another little part here. And then you top that off with, they call for an American lager. I'm going to use the cow, local New Glarus spotted cow. So you just top it off with a little bit of beer. Claire, could I ask you for a spoon?
Absolutely.
Claire, may I have a spoon, please? Thank you. And you just stir that up. You've got this spiced rum, watermelon-y, lemonade-y punch. And that's pretty simple. Simple little tailgate thing. You can make this in mass quantities. You can make like a gallon of it if you don't want to make individual drinks. So Claire, you're going to come and join me for a little sippy sip?
I am coming over. Looking good over there.
Okay, go ahead and sip. I already supped.
You already?
I did. It may not be to your taste buds, but it's pretty good.
For me, I'd probably go a little less.
On the beer, a little more on the juice.
But
do
that's
that.
me, because I just like sweet stuff.
Aw, must like me then.
Yeah, just like you. So,
There you go. Jerry's Tailgate Punch.
cheers.
Cheers. Boink.
Go Packers.
That hurts, Claire. Okay, what you got going on over here?
All right, so we've got stuff sizzling. Can you see that over there? So this is looking like really good. So can you see how our butter and our onions and our bacon are just coming together perfectly? And if you want to, you could maybe go another minute or 2, but we're gonna get things moving here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring our pot over that has our celery. I'm grabbing. Thank you. This is the beauty of this trivet. Okay, so we have our water, and I'm actually probably gonna add a little bit more water because so much disintegrated. So I think I'll add another cup.
Disintegrated? You mean evaporated?
Evaporated? Whatever. I don't think I did well with science either. Okay, I'm gonna take our potatoes and I'm gonna put them in. And we're gonna mix these in. I can't wait to eat. I love this stuff. It's so good. So we're just gonna put this in, and since these are cooked, we're just breaking them apart. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of the Orrington Farms you remember we had some guests just a few weeks ago, and when they were here, they all ordered this and had it sent to their house.
And what is it?
It's Orrington Farms, broth base, chicken flavored. And I know more and more of the stores are handling that than used to. All right, so then we want that creaminess. So we're gonna take some half and half. So we're just gonna put this in. Yum. It's a good thing I made half because this is a lot. Now, this is gonna be super thin, and you're wondering, what is she gonna do? I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. So we have our flavorings, and then we're gonna add this all, fat and all. And we're just gonna pour that in. So yum. All right, and then I'm gonna put it on the stove, warm this up, and to thicken it, we are going to use potato flakes. And potato flakes are such a great addition to this recipe.
Yeah, the milk.
I'll add it when it's hot, otherwise it might clump. So I'm only adding a cup and a half, but this is gonna make your soup creamy and thicken up just perfectly. And it's gonna be amazing. And it keeps really well, so you can, I'll eat it that day, but if you wanna make this ahead of time and serve it for your Super Bowl, it'll be ready to go. That's it, and we'll show you pictures when we're all done.
So thanks for joining us.
Thank you,
Stay warm this week.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Take care.